Oh my god. Ethan still uses this playlist. I'm pretty sure I heard this exact song at our apartment warming party 15 years ago. Well, look what the universe dragged in. Hey, stranger. Wow, you clean up really nicely. No, seriously, hold still. I'm just taking you in for a second. Yeah, okay. Divorce was definitely good for you. I had a feeling you'd be here tonight. Ethan's physically incapable of hosting an event without inviting every emotionally complicated person he knows. I respect the messiness of it. Oh, relax. I'm kidding. God, though, you really do look good. Yeah, I mean, there's something different about you now. You used to carry stress in your shoulders all the time. Like the weight of the world personally offended you. But now, you look lighter. Still staring at me like that too? Cute. Oh my god, is Tyler doing beer pong tricks again? Oh my, Jesus Christ. We are way too old for this. I swear he's been mentally 21 for the last decade. And wait, Hannah's here too? No way. I haven't seen her since... Wow. Since the wedding, probably. You know what's even weirder, though? I thought seeing you again would feel tense. Like, we'd be forcing conversation out of politeness or pretending not to remember things. But instead, I walk in here, and suddenly my ex-husband's standing in front of me looking annoyingly attractive. Life's funny like that. Come on, let's go somewhere quieter. I don't want to compete with drunk people screaming Pitbull lyrics while I try to talk to you. Thank God. Now I can actually hear your voice. Ethan's guest room. Of course it is. I think this room has looked exactly the same since 2012. Same ugly lamp, same weird candles nobody lights. Come, sit on the bed with me. Oh, you can relax, you know. I'm not gonna bite. Unless you ask nicely. Okay, sorry. You just make it really easy to tease you. But seriously, this is nice. Being here with you again feels easy, comfortable. Like somewhere along the way, we stopped being two people who hurt each other and became two people who actually understand each other better now. But you know what's dangerous about this? It's reminding me how easy it always was with you. Even at the end, when we were fighting more than talking. There was never a moment where I stopped wanting to be around you. I just think we got too young too fast. We skipped straight from being teenagers in love to pretending we had everything figured out. And somewhere in the middle of bills and routines and exhaustion, we stopped seeing each other properly. But tonight, you're looking at me the same way you used to back in college. Like you're trying really hard not to fall in love with me again. What? Am I wrong? Please. I know your tail's better than anyone else. You get quiet when you're interested. You start avoiding eye contact for more than 2 seconds at a time. And then eventually you say something accidentally sweet and act embarrassed about it afterwards. Oh God, I forgot how adorable you are. You know, when we first divorced, I kept expecting to hate you. People always talk about divorce like it's supposed to end with slammed doors and resentment and never speaking again. But I never hated you. Frustrated with you? Absolutely. Wanted to strangle you sometimes? Definitely. But hate you? Never. Honestly, the hardest part was realizing the person I still found attractive wasn't mine anymore. Yeah, I did say attractive. Don't look so shocked. You think just because we signed papers, I suddenly stopped having eyes? Come on, look at you. Older, more confident. God, it's unfairly working for you. And your voice? I forgot how much I liked your voice. Come on, tell me honestly. Have you really not thought about me since the divorce? Not once late at night? Not once when something reminded you of us? Because I have. More times than I should probably admit. And sitting this close to you right now is making that very hard to ignore. Oh. So you did think of me. Frequently too, judging by that look on your face. Oh, that is dangerously good for my ego. Well, you wanna know what's funny? I spent years trying to convince myself I'd moved on completely. And for the most part, I did. I built a life, focused on myself, dated a little, but it just wasn't the same. Nobody ever felt right. not in the way you do, as well as familiar, you know? With other people, there's always this awkward stage where you're figuring each other out. Learning boundaries, learning rhythms. But with you, I already know exactly what makes you nervous. Like right now, you get this tiny little tension in your shoulders when I touch you. Like your brain's trying to decide whether this is a bad idea or the best idea you've had all year. And I think I know which one you're leaning towards. Oh, I missed this. Missed you looking at me like you're trying not to want me too much. Do you know how attractive you were back there? Standing around, pretending to be all composed, while your eyes kept drifting back to me every few minutes. You thought I wouldn't notice, but I know what your stares feel like. You were never really subtle with me, sweetheart. I used to lie awake sometimes, wondering what would happen if we met again years later. If the chemistry would still be there. If it would still fit together the same way. And right now, I kinda wanna find out. You're thinking really hard about it right now, aren't you? Trying to be responsible. Trying to remember all the reasons this might be complicated. But you know what I think? I think you've wanted to kiss me since the second you saw me downstairs. And honestly, same. Look at us. We spent years apart, and somehow the tension between us is still ridiculous. Do you remember how bad we used to be at keeping our hands off each other? Yeah, it was bad. I remember movie nights where we barely paid attention to the screen. I remember dancing with you in the kitchen at 2 in the morning because neither of us could sleep. I remember you looking at me like I was the prettiest woman you'd ever seen, even when I was wearing old pajamas and complaining about work. And I remember missing that. Missing being wanted by you. Hey, look at me. You still have that look. That soft, careful look you get when you really want something, but you're afraid to reach for it. You don't have to be careful with me tonight. I invited you in here for a reason. Because the second I saw you again, I wanted you. Not the memory of you, Not the version of us from years ago, but the you right now. And if I'm being really honest, I really, really want you to kiss me. And there it is. See? That chemistry didn't go anywhere. It just waited for us to catch up. And you still kiss me like you mean it. Like you've been thinking about it for years. Have you? Yeah, I thought so. You know what's really unfair? I came in here planning to flirt a little. Maybe tease you. But now you're sitting here looking at me like that, and suddenly I'm remembering every reason I fell in love with you in the first place. You always made me feel wanted. Not just pretty or desired. Wanted. Like I walked into a room and your entire attention shifted toward me. I missed being looked at like that. Okay. Wow. This is becoming a problem very quickly. If we hadn't divorced, if we'd somehow found each other again like this anyway, do you think we would have fallen in love all over again? Because I think we are, right now. And that should probably scare me more than it does. Yeah, okay, I'm officially in trouble. God, I missed you. I missed this. Talking to you, laughing with you, feeling you close to me. For years, I kept thinking maybe we failed. But maybe we just met each other too early. Maybe we needed time to become people who could actually appreciate what we had.
Hey, you guys alive in there or what?
Oh my god, of course he noticed we disappeared. Hold on, we're alive, Ethan! Go bother Tyler before he breaks another table. Well, guess we probably shouldn't hide in Ethan's guest room all night. Even if I kinda wanted to. Come on. Oh, but before we go back out there, I need you to know something. This might sound bad, hear me out. But I don't regret having the divorce. I think we both needed it. But I would regret pretending this doesn't mean something. Because it does. So here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna text me tomorrow. Not in 3 weeks when you overthink yourself into a crisis. But tomorrow. And then maybe we get dinner. Just dinner. And if you flirt with me like this the whole time, well, I can't promise I'll behave myself. Good night, handsome. Try not to stare at me too much when we walk back out there. People might start thinking your ex-wife still has you wrapped around her finger. But maybe I still do.